Dream the power that shapes your future. Good morning, everyone. Let me begin by asking you a simple question. What is your dream? Not what your parents dream for you. Not what society expects from you, but your dream. The one that keeps you awake at night. The one that makes your heart beat faster every time you think about it. You see, dreams are not just visions we see when we sleep. Dreams are the visions that won't let us sleep. They are the seeds of our destiny. The meaning of a dream. A dream is not just a wish or a fantasy. A dream is a goal with a purpose, a vision backed by belief. Dreams are the blueprints of our future. Every invention, every great success, every transformation in this world began with a dream. The Wright brothers dreamed of flying when people said it was impossible. Thomas Edison dreamed of lighting the world when people laughed at the idea of electricity. Nelson Mandela dreamed of freedom when his world was filled with chains. Dreams are what separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. Why dreams matter? Without dreams, life becomes mechanical. Just waking up, working, eating, and sleeping. But with dreams, life becomes meaningful. Dreams give direction, motivation, and courage. They give you a reason to wake up every morning with energy and hope. Because when you have a dream, every setback becomes a lesson, not a failure. When you have a dream, even pain becomes fuel. The journey of a dreamer. But here's the truth, every dreamer faces resistance. When you tell people your dream, they might laugh. They might say, be realistic. They'll remind you of your limitations, your background, your age, your finances, your failures. But remember this. Dreams don't need approval, they need commitment. Every great person who changed the world was once ridiculed for dreaming big. People laughed at Walt Disney when he said he wanted to build a magic kingdom. They laughed at Steve Jobs when he said he wanted to put a computer in every home. But they didn't stop, they believed, they worked, they persisted. That's what dreamers do. The difference between a dreamer and a sleeper. Everyone dreams at night, but dreamers dream with open eyes. They see possibilities in impossibilities. A person who only dreams while sleeping wakes up and forgets it. A true dreamer wakes up and chases it. That's the difference between fantasy and vision, action. A dream without action is just an illusion. But a dream with effort becomes a revolution. Turning dreams into reality. So how do you turn your dream into reality? Here's the simple formula. Dream right arrow, believe right arrow, plan right arrow, ACT right arrow, persist. Dream, visualize your goal clearly. See it, feel it, believe it. Believe in yourself even when no one else does. Confidence is the foundation of achievement. Plan, break your big dream into small, achievable steps. Without direction, even the biggest dream fades away. Act, take the first step even if you're scared. Progress begins when fear ends. Persist when you fail, and you will fail, get up and keep going. Remember, success doesn't come to the most talented. It comes to the most determined. Let me share a story with you. A young man once said he wanted to be the greatest boxer of all time. People laughed, he was too young, too poor, too ordinary. But that young man was Muhammad Ali. He said, I am the greatest, even before he became great. He dreamed it, believed it, and worked for it until the world had no choice but to believe it too. That's the power of a dream fueled by determination. Obstacles are part of the process. Dreams are never easy. You will face failures, rejections, loneliness, and self-doubt. But these are not signs that your dream is dying, they're tests to prove how badly you want it. The road to your dream is never straight. It's full of twists, turns, and storms. But remember, the darkest night produces the brightest stars. When you fall, rise again. When you lose, learn. When you feel like quitting, remind yourself why you started. The power of faith and patience. You must have faith, faith in your dream, faith in yourself, and faith in the process. Every great dream takes time. A seed doesn't become a tree overnight. It must face darkness, soil, and storms before it reaches sunlight. So be patient. Because the dream that takes the longest to grow often becomes the strongest. The impact of living your dream. When you live your dream, you don't just change your life, you inspire others. Your courage gives others permission to believe in themselves. Your journey becomes a message of hope for those who have lost faith. Dreamers are not just achievers, they are leaders, inspirers, and creators of a better world. So today I ask you, don't let fear kill your dreams. Don't let doubt silence your heart. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start now, dream big, believe deeply, work passionately. Because one day, the world will look at you and say, that's the person who turned their dream into reality. Remember, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. The power to shape your future is already within you. All you have to do is dream and act. Thank you.